Hey guys, welcome back to Till Vacuum Do Us Part, and welcome to my first video of 2020. I cannot believe that's what year we are in. I feel like it's been only a few years and we were all freaking out about Y2K, but here we are and we made it. So thank you so much. I'm starting year 3 of my YouTube journey. I cannot believe I've done a full 2 years on here. You guys have been incredible and I cannot wait to see what this year brings. So my very first video for this year is an evening cleaning routine. I hope you enjoy it. Sit back and relax or clean with me, but let's get started.
She was a believer. Sometimes I can feel her arms holding me as forever.
As you can see, I'm just starting off in my kitchen. We had dinner, so it was time to go ahead and get it cleaned up and ready to go. I do have guests coming tomorrow, so I thought I want to get my house completely clean tonight. So when I wake up, all I have to do is worry about getting myself ready and not my house. So I do a little bit deeper clean than I was expecting, but sometimes that happens. So let's work on this kitchen.
I see in you my mother's eyes.
So George loves water and paper. He loves food. He loves so much stuff, but he's obsessed with water and paper. So anytime I'm doing anything with water, he's right there by my side. He knows when I do dishes, I'm like super messy and water goes everywhere. So you can see him like licking the floor around me, but he's always right there by me.
Over, and I will hold you in my arms. Pretend we'll stay here forever.
If any of you guys are wondering, I'm loving my new pots and pans. They are doing so well. I'm so happy I found them and purchased them. I have been trying to hand wash them as much as possible. There's been a few times I've thrown them in the dishwasher and they do just fine, but when I have time, I do go ahead and just hand wash them to be safe. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just take my dish soap and a sponge and clean out my sink since we've cooked and had like dinner and dirty dishes in there, and when we go into bed, I always like to just scrub out my sink so it doesn't like develop any type of smell.
Time changes everything, and everything will change in time. Love changes every heart, and any heart can change you. Looking for my mother's eyes as I'm staying close to the mirror.
Now I'm going to go ahead and work on this little tray right here that I keep my like dish soap and sponge on. It gets so dirty, but I like that it kind of keeps my granite top clean, just because I don't think I clean it that much. So I love the look, but it is a little high maintenance. So if you don't want like a dish to clean all the time, I definitely wouldn't put all your soaps on it, but it is helpful because it kind of keeps any water or soap that like drips all within that. So I really like doing it. Now I'm going to go ahead and hand dry my pots and pans and go ahead and put those away.
Send me a letter and a bottle of wine, telling me I will be fine. Baby, I'm stuck with a halfway heart. Slip away if I come too far. Pick me up when I'm in pieces. Oh, that halfway heart of mine is a rolling stone. Make me roll.
So now I'm going to go ahead and finish tidying up in here. I have to hang up that towel now. If I leave it on my countertops, George jumps up there, grabs it, and takes it. So I'm trying to get in the habit of hanging it. I'm just putting away my water bottle. We still have a big popcorn tin that we're eating on. So I'm just going to work on all of that, and then I'm going to go ahead and spray down my countertops. And I first grabbed my Jaws cleaner because I absolutely love it, but then my Method bottle in the very back caught my eye. I have not used this stuff in for so long, and I just love the scent of it, so I thought, hey, I didn't finish it off, so I went ahead and used that tonight, and it was just a fun change and a fun new scent.
Save my love when I fall. Baby, I'm stuck with a halfway heart. Slip away if I come too
I love having this white Keurig. I think it matches the kitchen, it blends in, it's bright, airy, everything I love, but it gets so dirty. So when I had my black one, I guess I didn't realize how dirty it was getting because I never had to clean it this much, but if any coffee splatters on it, because it's white, you see it, so I'm constantly wiping that thing down. So it's really good if you want to keep your things clean. If you want to keep a clean house, just paint everything white because then you see it, but when things are dark, you just don't notice it all that much. Okay, comment down below what's your favorite area to clean in your house. Mine is definitely this island. I don't know what it is. If I ever have to clean it, I do not get mad. I don't get upset. Like, I would clean this thing all day long. It's calming to me. I've even put decor on it before, and I just always move it off. I just like it big and spacious and shiny. No matter how dirty it gets, I just don't mind cleaning it. I would clean it 20 times a day. So do you guys have an area like that in your house? Let me know.
How could I resist your smile? Can we move on as before? I could wait for 1,000 years.
Every time I start the dishwasher, I always forget at least one item. I don't know if anybody else does the same thing, but it's normally a cup. Typically, it's not right there in the room that I'm in. It's like in a bedroom or something, but just hands down, if I start the dishwasher, it definitely means there's a cup or a plate somewhere in this house that I forgot to put in it.
Feels like a deja vu. So come back soon. You are my missing part. I know that you'll be you. 'Cause you're my sweetheart.
Now I'm headed into my living room, and as you can see, it's not dirty. I'm not claiming that it's dirty. Don't panic. But I do need to wipe down all my furniture because it gets dusty or fingerprints. When somebody's coming into my home, I just like it to be as perfect as I can. So just because everything's put away doesn't mean it's perfect. So I definitely like to go ahead and wipe it down. You can see right now I'm just putting some water and oil into my thieves, or I'm using thieves, but into my diffuser. I just love that scent, especially in the evening. I'll put lavender, but every time I'm cleaning or just hanging out in my house, I've learned that I do stay calmer if I have that running and then music playing.
You got me out of this feverish dream. You are holding my hand. I have no clue, don't know what it means, but I know you'll understand. 'Cause when you're away, there's a hole in my heart. Feels like a deja vu.
So I just love having vacuum lines on my sectional. I don't always have to vacuum this. I've mentioned this before that like Tiger doesn't shed much and George isn't shedding as much like he was for a little while. I think he was losing his puppy coat, but even when they're not shedding, I just love the look of like lines on my sofa, and it's just such a great feeling not only to go to bed, but when I wake up, just walking out onto a sofa that's nice and fluffy and has vacuum lines, it's just very calming to me. So that's what I'm doing right now. And you can see George, he's being ornery down there chewing on my blanket.
You're my sweetheart. You're my sweetheart. Sweetheart. You're my sweetheart. Look out, here she comes. The woman that I love. It's too bad she'll never know. Yeah, I can't tell her how I feel.
Now you can see I'm just working on my like windows and glass doors and mirrors. This is one of those steps I had no intentions on working on, but I don't know what it was. I could just see like all the fingerprints and nose prints, and once I pull out that rag and cleaning bottle, I like to just clean all the areas that I can with it. So I just kind of got started with it and couldn't stop, but I was so glad the next morning when I opened everything up and it was like nice and clean and shiny. I've been wiping these tables down more and more I've mentioned it again in another video, they're mirrored, and I keep a water on my nightstand at night, or George's knows, so I just like to wipe those down knowing people are coming in our house.
Have to try to let her go, because she won't be mine. I listen when she talks, I watch her when she walks. She's giving me these feelings that I've never felt before. But she will never know that I love her so well. She's with somebody else and I will have to let her go. She will never know, nah, nah. Never know, nah, nah. She will never know, nah, nah. Never know, nah, nah.
Now I'm going to head into my beauty room. Once again, I just have to pick a few items up and then wipe everything down. This is like how I like to keep my house. I like to just maintain it versus letting it become a complete disaster and then having to start from scratch. Everybody's different, and there's times in my life that does happen where it's just like it's been a hard week and my house did get messy, but I rather the rooms just get to a point that I can go into it and it's only about 5 or 10 minutes and it's clean and done. So that's kind of how I do my cleaning, and I clean every single day. So I always get comments like, you're cleaning a clean house, and that's what I want to do. I never want it to get so bad that it takes me like hours to work on it.
'Cause she'll never be mine. I listen when she talks, I watch her when she walks. She's giving me these feelings that I've never felt before. And she will never know that I love her so well. She's with somebody else and I will have to let.
And now it's time to vacuum. I'm going to go ahead and work on this room. I'm going to work on my bedroom. I'm going to work on the living room. Basically, I'm just going to vacuum the entire house so that it's nice and clean. Sometimes I do this every time I finish up a room. Sometimes I like to just save it for the end. With this vacuum, I've never had to stop and charge it. It even comes with 2 batteries, so even if I had to, I would just pop it off and put on the new one. But this battery life is so long, it's never died while I was vacuuming, and I'll even do it all in one sitting like this, so I'm super happy, and I think that's something really important to look for when you're buying like a cordless vacuum.
I wanna push all the limits with you right now. So watch your feelings, the city's screaming, we're not coming home tonight. We're living quick in the world, gotta get it right now. People talk and tell what you wanna hear now, but they all disappear, they will let you down. So we better stick together, let's come whatever, we're not coming home tonight. We're living quick in the world, gotta get it right now.
Here in Oklahoma, in the winter, the grass dies out. I don't know how it is where you live, but here it dies out and it just gets crunchy, and if you walk on it, it just gets tracked in so easy, and I swear George is like Velcro with it, and he is in and out all day long. So I'm literally sweeping these floors all the time and they still look dirty. I'm always so excited when summer comes and the grass turns green again, because then it doesn't like break off and track in. Then you have like dirt and water and all that, but winter is so hard with dogs, even the kids running in and out. Like, there is dead grass on my floor the entire winter.
We only need the two of us.
Now I'm going to go ahead and mop all my wood floors, so I'm just going to take my e-cloth mop is what I have. If you guys have any questions, I have my e-cloth link down below in my description box, but basically you just get it wet, you wring it out, you stick it to the mop, and then you mop your floors. It's simple, fast, and easy, and non-toxic, and I absolutely love it.
With me, people talking, tell what you wanna hear now, but they won't disappear, they will let you down. So we better stick together. Let's come whatever. We're not coming home tonight. We're living quick in the wild, gotta get it right now.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, definitely give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos. I also have a vlog channel that I would love for you to head on over and check out as well. I have the links down below in my description box, and then you can hit the icon on the screen as well. I'm so excited to see what 2020 brings. Thank you for just being a part of this channel, and if you're new, please continue the journey with us. I hope you guys have a wonderful year, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!